Good evening. Hello, guys. Um, and here we are. Well done to America for not screwing things up for a second election in a row. Boy, that was nerve-wracking. But thank God they came to the right result in the end. So to mark the passing of the guard, although not officially quite yet, of course, and there's much shit stirring to come, but to mark the fact that Biden and Harris officially have won the election, what better way than to watch an episode of The West Wing, a classic episode, and an election special itself, election night from season 4. This is peak West Wing. Definitely when the show was at its very best. So a great way to mark maybe the one happy bit of news in 2020, or the one that's going to stand out to people anyway. Let's just say that. Obviously, people in their own personal lives might have had happy news, so I'm not going to suggest that, but I'm up for watching some classic West Wing, definitely. So hopefully there'll be a few of us. I'm waiting for a couple. One in particular, the West Wing super fan, Becca, should grace us with her presence any time now. And of course, thank you, America, for not letting me suffer through white chicks, as a certain regular on these streams was hoping I would, but no. I can safely say I won't have to subject myself to that for a very long time, if ever. You can probably hear my dog snoring in the background. There she is. Hello, Becca. How are you? Again, flagging up white chicks. I don't know what it is with YouTube. Hey, Root, how's it going? Yeah, I'm pretty good, Becca. Yeah, that's the main reason. It's good news Biden winning. Forget about the fact that it's probably saved civilization as we know it. That's not important. The important thing is I don't have to sit through white chicks. Okay. My dog's snoring away in the background. Right, Becca, I've got the episode paused on screen, the start of it. If you want to pause at the, the flag pit, do. We're going to watch election night. We could watch the debate one another night, actually, but we'll do election night for tonight. It seems the most fitting, I guess. Hey, Cindy, how's it going? Yes. I was just saying that's the most important thing. Okay, bring it on, as they say. Yeah, Rue, it's pretty certain now. I mean, obviously, Trump being Trump, he's gonna try and cling on to power all he can. He's gonna pull out all the dirty tactics he can, but basically, there's no legal precedent for any of his claims. So, f you, Trump. Okay, I'll jump forward to that bit. No, it doesn't, Anthony. If it's overturned, that's different. The bet was on the actual election. You're not getting me on that one. By the way, one thing that gave me a slight bit of panic was when I was. Yeah, but that's all in the wording, Anthony. There's some things between that. I believe what I said is that Biden would win by a small margin, by a few points or whatever. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I was reading like obviously the coverage of it in the paper today, and I read them. I read then there's a possibility of Trump running again, but I thought once you've been president, then that's it. You get like 2 terms at the most, and you can never run again. Surely they really did. I mean, how was he? Oh God! Shut up, Anthony. It sounds like you want him to. Yeah, I just would have thought there would have been a rule against it, really. But okay. I know. There's a rumor is some might run, which is hilarious. Um, well, he will be pushing 80. I mean, that should be mentioned. In fact, he'll be about 80, won't he? Because he's about 75 now, or nearly 80. But hey, you know. Oh, Cindy's watching. Oh, excellent. Well, he's 74, 75. Don't pick hairs, Anthony. Close enough. All right, I'll just line it up because I had it on previously. On. Oh. So you're a West Wing fan as well, Cindy? It's one of my favourite ever shows, and I know it's probably Becca's favourite. Oh, okay. She's the vice president, but there's talk of her becoming president in like 4 years. Um, Biden has said that because obviously, with his age and potential health problems, then it's possible, and I'm all cool for that. You know, because I think she's great from what I've heard from her, and I think it would be a landmark thing to have a woman as president for the first time. Um, so And I think for people who have dealt over Biden for various reasons, then that kind of works out quite well. But we'll see. Yeah, still the first woman vice president, which is, yeah, shocking in itself that it's taken this long. But, yeah. But I sort of look forward to January because I wouldn't be surprised if we get an image of them dragging Trump out handcuffs if he refuses to leave. The men in the white coats may be not far around the corner as well. Okay, so I'm paused and ready to go. Okay, here. I'm impressed, Cindy, that you just dive into these things without having really seen them before. But you should watch The West Wing. It's an absolute classic. Okay, so here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. It might be on Amazon or something. I don't know if it's on it for free. Okay. Not the first guys to be confused by the US voting system, to be fair.
Did you vote for the president? Was the president bill one box? Who remembers? It was a minute and a half ago. Excuse me. Yes. What? Yes. Yes. Well, you're who I think you are, right? I'd be anybody you want. That's funny. I saw you getting run over by those people. Part of the job. I guess you hear some silly questions. Well, I'm just worried.
Josh has great taste in women.
Right, well, it's the same thing with my parents. I told them just rank the candidates in order of preference. No. Three boxes. No, I'm listening. Your ballot is invalid. So is yours. Punch the box next to the candidate you prefer once. Nothing else. I'm sorry, one more thing. I have a message from Toby Ziegler. What? I have a message from Toby Ziegler. You know Toby? He says $10. I see. You guys are a little troop. A little acting troop, are you? Yes, sir, we are. Can I give you a call?
Yeah, I've seen her out of something.
So, just to show there are no hard feelings, how about if I go down there and vote for the president right now? As a matter of fact, that would be nice. No problem. But do you happen to know if I need to be, I don't know, pre-registered or something? Yes!
Oh, no problem. By the way, Becca, the actress who plays Donna is in The Undoing. plays the lead character's one of her friends.
The teachers have 500 red and blue parlor points. That plus 600 from the building trade.
Ah, Christian Slater. Bonus.
Why? The partisanship's over. We elected a president. This is for everybody. No banners tonight. American flag.
Okay, but we're using the seal. I'll put Senate and House leadership up there.
No balloons, no confetti.
Why?
It's not a party.
It is a party.
Yeah, but we won. You're at a pander. Please don't say that.
On your birthday, they're like to you.
That's not true. I'm not kidding.
What are you babbling about?
We haven't won anything yet.
Speech is done.
2 speeches are coming.
What's the second?
I've got a speech if he wins. I've got a speech if he doesn't. You wrote a concession? Of course I wrote a concession. What do you want to tempt the wrath of the whatever from high across the thing? You go outside, turn around 3 times and spit. What the hell's the matter with you? It's like 25 degrees outside. No! Yeah?
Oh, Mr. Lime. I see a picture and some value. Tell me, if I swallow my ballot, it doesn't mean
Election day here. It's great. He wrote a concession speech. Of course he wrote a concession speech, Melanie. What possible reason is what he had for not writing a concession speech? The rap from high atop the thing. He up and said we were. No, you gotta go outside, turn around 3 times and curse. Spit and curse. Do everything. Go. Go! 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 These things have a half-life, you know? You can just, all right, we're meeting again when? We're trying to back at 11 o'clock, unless there's a reason earlier.
Can I have you 2 seconds?
Maybe.
Hang on.
Just try it.
A little bit.
The president for you.
Listen, another.
This is Sam's last full season, isn't it?
Roll call's got everybody else accomplished the position that Andy's fixed.
When did they start doing more than flu vaccination?
They need updated medical records.
Roll call doesn't mean updated medical records, do they?
You're gonna connect the dots. It's gonna be bad for her and bad for you.
You mean bad for us?
I can handle the yes. What's her plan?
I don't know.
Toby,
I don't know. We haven't talked about it.
she's gotta be proactive.
Yeah.
It'd be nice if you could announce a wedding.
I'm working on that.
You'll talk to her. Thanks.
I've noticed.
Did you?
Yes, I turned, I cursed, I spat, it froze.
You can't be too careful.
I think you can.
Sam, you got Will Bailey calling from California.
Oh, you come home, little Billy. Won't you come home? Sancho, how you doing?
I'm Sancho?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I ask you something? How much do you know about exit polls? You stand 100 yards away and say, you vote for it.
You can't afford exit polls.
Yeah, I got volunteers out there with clipboards. Something weird's going on. We're winning. What do you mean?
Return one at Spyglass Cell, even in Emerald Bay.
3 in El Toro Station.
Can I give you the cost for the advice?
Yeah. It's not advice so much as I understand this. Democrats vote early.
Lisa Gletta,
Okay. You
one of my favourite TV directors, started out on Twin Peaks. Directed episodes of Gilmore Girls, loads of things.
Democrats fire. Vote early, right? Yeah. Okay. This is Margaret. Can you tell us what you're looking for?
No, but I was just fixing my makeup.
How are you spending the rest of the day?
Filling out Chicago ballots, just pitching it. He's gonna be flying around taking some orders.
Is there any suspense at all today?
No, there are about 14 competitive Senate races, about 46 House races, and right here in New Hampshire, there's a $600 million bond issue. Plus, no one's elected my husband president yet.
The president holds a dogfight here in New Hampshire. How would you feel if you won the election but lost your home state? Better than if I won my home state but lost my home country. The only poll that matters.
Just a coffee.
Did you vote for the bond issue? Title 63, Chapter 659, Section 23 of the New Hampshire Election Code says, electioneering is prohibited within a corridor 10 feet wide and extending a distance from the entrance door of the building as determined by the moderator where the election is being held. If anyone knows what that means, yeah, I voted for the bond issue. It's going to improve public education without a tax abatement.
Mr. President? Mr. President, do you have anything to say to Governor Ritchie today?
Well, Nothing's happening right now. By the end of the night, 100 million votes will be cast. Polls have been open in the East for 6.5
yeah, I was happy. I was relieved. It's a strange feeling because obviously it's been dragged out so long, but yeah, I'm happy. I mean, obviously America has a lot of hard work to do. It's a very divided country, and it's very sad that some of this stuff could be taken to court and just make a mess of the whole thing. But yeah, I'm very happy.
Is this a joke? I mean, this. Toby already did the thing this morning with me in ballot ballots.
For ballots and ballots?
And a very uneasy atmosphere right now with, certain Trump supporters not accepting the result and acting very, very poorly. There's rumours of some of them showing up with guns, which is just crazy.
Okay, I'm gonna rectify this.
I'm going in. Still on it.
I mean, I don't for a minute believe the whole, conspiracy and cheating rumours, but even if there were some truth to them, there's still no excuse for that sort of thing.
I got it. I read it. Good stuff. Possible that a salient details escape.
Rule number 2, you don't attend daily senior staff without the briefing memo. The agenda's outlined and there are up-to-the-minute details on priority items, and still, half the meeting is spent regurgitating the memo for those staff members who have difficulty holding on to salient details.
That's a fair point, and next time I'm going to remember the memo.
So which secretary do you prefer, Becca? Do you prefer Tomlins or do you prefer Mrs. Lanahan?
All right. You're going to humor the new girl.
Appreciate it. Charlie, security just called for you. They'd like to see you out front.
Security.
I think I prefer Mrs. Lanahan. And that's a testament, really, the fact that you've got the legend in Lily Tomlin here playing her replacement. Man, he's a man mountain.
You see the ghost standing around there? Boys from Columbus, stuff might happen for the Buckeyes. True freshman. I can't be one to come in behind him and have a cup of coffee. He's gonna pass on this. What are you, his agent? You understand, right? What is he doing here, Anthony? Yeah, he got pulled over with an open can of pass in his hand. You were driving drunk? No way, boss. He passed the breathalyzer. It was open can pass. But Saturday, St. Erasmus Academy. That's a big game for senior. You want to put a hurt on some blue blazers, Stephanie? Coach is going to sit him down because of the past blue ribbon unless on the split. You do your thing. My thing. I don't know, saying what? He's a good guy, Charlie. He does his business. I'm not Officer Crookie. I have a job. Hey, could you try to think back to the days before you were Secretary of State or something? There are good guys and there are bad guys. And when good guys stop letting you play with them, the bad guys have a recruiting field day. When did you start talking like Mickey's boy? I don't know. He's also a cupcake. Okay, you've seen him. Man, look at the size of Charlie. And he's not going to go on either. Who do you want to play for? What else has he got? What else? First. Nothing, man, I swear. He stole a goat. A goat? Yeah. Why did he? No, I don't care. You got a social security number? Yeah. Orlando, you got practice this afternoon? Oh, yeah. You're not going. It's election day. You're going to spend it with me. Sure, man. I've done wind sprints. I'll take the swap. Follow me. This is the White House. Frederick Douglass came here. Mondays through Fridays with Colts and ties. They went for you too, Bugsy. Hey, Charlie, not for nothing, but just so you know, some of your hiring places provide a jockey for you. Right, and again, they do the White House with the Friars Club. Now, these people I work with are serious people, so you're not going to embarrass me in front of you. You got it, boss. All right, we're going to have to wait until the Secret Service comes. Whoa, sorry, man, that wasn't cool. How you doing? You all right? Should I football? And now I'm trying, you know, but I had an open pass. That's the way that goes. Yeah, let's go. Rule number 2, daily senior staff meeting. Something the briefing memo. I have the briefing memo. I'm going in.
Yeah, no.
No.
No, because have you read rule number 1?
The salient details.
The meeting starts on time, and if you're not there when it starts, you don't go in.
That's insanity.
Well, I'm quite mad.
Well, who hasn't stolen a goat, to be fair?
Beth, you can't say that every meeting.
Drunken nights out and all that.
Which is exactly this long, by the way, in cases of where you had some sort of frightening experience with Balzac, and that's why you didn't read it. It says at the top, this applies only to the daily senior staff meeting. One meeting is going to be important to be on time.
Well, I think that's a random cracking of the whip.
According to the last 300 daily diaries, the president is typically 70 to 90 minutes over schedule by the end of the day. The median time a day ends, the over-under is 10:20 p.m. As many days have ended after that time as it ended before it. The result being that the commander-in-chief of the U.S. Armed Forces hasn't had a night's sleep in 4 years. That's both bad and easy to fix.
Okay. Well, yes, that's hard to argue against. And I'll remember this talk next time.
I have all the confidence in the world that you will.
Okay, one, cooling down. All right.
Sweet of you to tell me a joke, Josh. You're the funny one, I can tell.
All right.
Which one is...
This is your little part of the story, and I respect it. See what I did there?
No, I'm not going in there
You're an example.
for a while, Anthony. It's not worth it.
You've only got about 20 minutes, sweetie.
I'll just be happy with victory for Biden.
Really?
It's an election, there's nothing to do, I'm doing this.
I'm done with
You bet.
those nut jobs, at least for a while.
Going for the first time in my life.
Big needle, 18 inches, right in the stomach.
Yeah, that's endless in pieces.
It's like a hard break.
You've had that procedure?
Not me personally.
Is Ballers the one with the rock?
You greased the nurse?
Just kidding. Give me 1 second, would you? I'll catch right up.
Because that didn't look great, but who knows?
It's really thick, like 50 bucks. It's your first, it's twins. And I give her 100. Yeah, okay. In your life, you have never been on time with this man. Yeah, it was actually. I was just incredibly late to the meeting right before it. Well, that's the truth.
The only thing I've seen,
You got Will Bailey on the phone.
the only other thing I've seen Charlie in, which I haven't seen, but I've seen the poster, is he was in that show Psych, wasn't he? He played one of the leads in that, I think.
Yeah, they're going to lose that at 2020. Really? Yeah. You're getting that from the exits? Yeah. Great. Great. No, I mean, it's a tough beat, but we're dying and all. Yeah. I'm going to talk to him now. All right. Hey, I think we're still up. Josh said the exits had to happen.
Yeah, it means the tracking. The last one was a week ago, and then DNC left town.
I said the exits. Hey, when I said exits before, I meant tracking. I'm pretty sure they did the last one about a week ago and then left town. They may have called that part of the work.
Anyway, Sam, it'd be helpful
If we could get out of
I think one of the biggest things about the show, compliments really, is the fact that if you don't like politics, it doesn't matter because you would just get absorbed in like the characters and stuff, and it definitely makes politics interesting. But at the same time, the level of research into politics is just fantastic as well. It's just so authentic, so it kind of gets the right balance, really.
Local has a pregnancy situation.
Why are you telling me now?
I didn't want to ruin the day for you.
Well, okay, but then why are you telling me now? Couldn't help it. Local has it from where?
Not just up in concussion.
Thanks.
I said that to you.
I was saying it to them. I was asking it.
Just out of curiosity, how long did you think this is going to be covert? These are twins, Andy. You think you're gonna go and meet the press and Russell's not gonna notice you're excited?
Yeah, I preferred him to Will.
I'm expecting twins that couldn't be.
Will's fine.
As
I think he's a good character, but yeah, I never really engaged with him as much as Sam.
First part of it.
I haven't announced it because you don't in the first 12 weeks because that's when most of the things go wrong.
These bodies of yours, I don't know how you live with them.
I don't see them right.
Like the outside.
Hello, Andrea. Toby.
Hi. Honey, if you're gonna get grossed out and faint, you should sit.
She's kidding.
How have you been feeling?
I feel great.
You feel like you're getting enough calcium?
I don't know. What does it feel like?
I don't know either. It's just something we ask. They don't even care about the answer.
She drives.
Yeah.
In fact, let that be my first act of father. After you know, come back to my roots as a Moscow. And now you're on offense and not defense.
I'm not gonna be on offense or defense.
The things we're doing in our lives. Many of them are not voluntary.
You don't say. I think you performed the first act of honor already.
Yes, indeed. So let my second act be throwing you on a press conference.
That sounds fine. I myself can't make it.
Anthony making us feel old there.
No, you don't, but the next time you look at this pregnancy,
You know you're getting old when someone asks you who the president before Trump was.
yeah, that was.
Yeah, well, a long 4 years, but yeah.
Let me make this argument to you. My vote was more valuable than yours. Okay, think down there. The process is in a distance. It's a foregone conclusion, but Wisconsin's actually in play, and I voted for your.
Yeah.
How do I know that? Show you the balance. Look.
I think Obama did pretty much he could, considering he was restricted by the House, basically. But I would say he was the best American president in a very long time.
No problem shouting in public, but I think I got the Bible button. Josh told me he was still out here. I was over the place.
Thanks. Want to get a muffin?
No worry.
What's going on?
It's raining in Oregon.
Yeah, Josh was complaining about that before. Apparently all of them have problems are solved.
Your guys are gonna let Dayton go when it's rain. There's less motivation anyway from the blowout. Yeah, no idea how fast these things can become a race. What do you need?
A banana muffin, please?
I
Banana muffin, hey?
went to see a guy named Will Bailey.
Very niche.
Campaign in Orange County. He well died a couple of weeks ago. And his widow wanted to know what Democrat was going to stand in for her husband should he win. And I said, okay. This looks like it cost me anything. They will do an ounce of wild one. And it's never going to happen in Orange County. It's like the Secretary of Agriculture saying, sure, I'm ready to assume the presidency until the 18th who come before me die. Why not? It's a two-point race right now.
It's very exciting.
No, it's not. The prospect of going back on my word to a recent widow.
Why go back on it?
Because the alternative is taking 90 days off to go home, lose by 20 points to a Republican committee chair I hate, never be able to run for public office for real, which is something I made.
Oh, Anthony, I was thinking we'll do the next Doctor Who tomorrow if you want. We can do it on the stream.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no reason why he couldn't. He's still young for that sort of thing.
Agreed. shares up there that are over 200 years old.
Yeah.
I want to see any confirmation from the Army Corps of Engineers that it can support your group. He's still in gold. I'm assuming for the last time. Yeah.
Oh, I see. So if you've served 2 terms, you can't. But if you've only served 1 term, you can. But that doesn't make sense, because if Trump runs next time and he wins, he can only have like 1 term anyway. Yeah, it was Bush. And suddenly, after the last 4 years, Bush oddly doesn't seem that bad.
What was wrong with the old way?
You done?
Yes, ma'am.
Thanks a lot. I'm sorry, sir.
What was wrong with the old way?
Oh, this is better. Oh, you don't care, sir. It just is.
I hear you got rules for meetings.
Yes, yes, I do, sir.
You don't think that's out to create a resentment among the people who were here before? Not like the thing wasn't working, but whatever you may assume, that wasn't a rube sitting out there, Debbie. She ran the Oval Office for 2 years and the State House before that.
Yes, sir. At any rate, line 1 gets you me.
What if instead of you, I want a dial tone?
Oh, that's line 2, but you're not going to want one.
Why?
I'm going to place your outgoing calls.
I'm going to place a lot of my outgoing calls.
No, sir, I need to place them all.
I can make my own calls.
Probably about the same time.
Yes, but soon you might not.
That is so random, Anthony.
I place the call, there's
I love that you've got a Mary Kate and Ashley reference into this live stream.
That's a good idea.
Is there anything else? No. Thank you, Mr. President. You and I haven't met. In my life, I never would have thought she was a rude.
I'm sorry about that.
When you say your favourite's Roosevelt, do you mean as a president, or do you mean as part of a Mary Kate and Ashley song?
No, sir, do you feel all right? Should I call?
No, please, I was talking about something else. Line 1 is you?
Yes, sir.
Thanks.
Apparently so, Anthony. The rules are quite strange then in that case.
Well, you're Cheryl Kleiman, I'm the county clerk's legal counsel of Lincoln.
Cheryl, it's Will Bailey. How you doing? Fine, thank you.
Well, Herbert hoovered up the votes, didn't he? Fair to say.
And the streetlights are going on and off the only legitimately Democrat precinct I've got. So if I lose by 100 because people couldn't cross the street, who in your office would I talk to the election campaign? Thanks a lot, Cheryl. I appreciate it. Pull the sound trucks from Laguna Hills. There isn't enough foot traffic. Put them in Anaheim. When the hell's it gonna rain? I'll call me ahead.
Willie, eh?
The guy's fantastic, brother. Make it look crazy.
Will's sister is really cute.
They will breathe wrong and they'll change the way it lands. Can I get a new weather report?
There's value here, there's value.
She has a very, what was her name out of the Wonder Years look about her. Winnie? Something like that.
Or maybe it says that even though the president's voters are accidentally voting for the wrong candidate, you're still gonna get creamed, you little fascist! Other thing! Hi,
Did you ask me to stay at first?
please come. I'm on a mission, and I set up you 20 minutes, and it's been 6 hours, and it's starting to get kind of cold.
Okay, so we're shouting no.
Little guy.
How dare you, Becca?
Wait, hang on.
Okay.
Do you mind if I ask you who you're voting for?
Yes, I can do, yeah.
That's fair, that's perfectly fair. So let me ask you this.
He
Lieutenant.
was?
Richie or the president?
I'm gonna coincide now, okay?
Lieutenant, I'm not a crazy person, and I'm not asking you for the bomb sequence on the USS Essex. Now, be a man and tell me who you're voting for.
Richie, and you demoted me.
I'm so sorry. I'm senior
I do like the balance of this show at times as well. I like how it doesn't just paint like all Democrats as good and all Republicans as basically. There's a mixture on both sides.
I voted absentee in Wisconsin, and I voted for Richie, and I meant to vote for the president. I think we should go in there and vote the other way to make them wash. Okay, look. Really?
That sounds about right.
I'm Donna.
Jack.
Lander.
Jack's fine.
So, why are you on a subway?
Commander Drac.
I haven't been for a little while.
What you doing?
Well, it used to be a regional director for the Office of the Joint Chiefs of Southeast Asia, but I got transferred.
Where?
Nancy McNally's office. She's the National Security Advisor.
You're working at the White House?
Listen,
They had some decent chemistry,
Yeah, sure. Oh,
Donna and Jack.
I got a photocopy of my absentee ballot if you want to verify that I
no, no. It's an honor thing, right?
Clinton, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was the other Bush.
With white male suburbans in New York, Chicago, and Philadelphia, there's huge labor turnout. We're only losing Florida by 7-7. So the other thing's going to be bitter.
Oh, Becca knows her history.
I stare at this and I stare at this, and I don't know which is the blame, which is the blame. I suppose that problem will take care of itself. You know, if you stare at them for a while, well, it's pretty gross, but still. Yeah, I'm concerned that you turn completely into another person. Hey, I see one victory balloon.
Nixon.
Is called, and yeah, you better run.
You better run.
You read the stuff? Yeah, it wasn't long. Yeah, and I was impartial, right? I gave the best of each of the
I love that Biden's from Scranton, Pennsylvania as well.
Hey, listen. Why does a guy who's heading up to the Big Ten care about playing St. Erasmus Academy on Saturday? He doesn't play Michigan in that state. I don't know. That's what I do on Saturdays. Hey, you know what? I know I'm not the sharpest tool in the box or nothing. Try rushing the quarterback. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna get there. You're not gonna touch him. You're up. Good guy, you know, he does his business. He just doesn't like looking like a fool. How long have you been able to go? 3 days? 3 days. Yeah. What'd you feel? She does? Hey. Hey, Anthony. I told you. All right. Come on, Ian. No.
Will,
Come on.
come inside and have something to eat with us. Will!
Jesus.
Wow! What can you do?
I can do that.
Don, you can see it. I mean,
Will some sort of weather god, I guess.
it could be the non-union.
Thanks. We'll see you in a minute. 9 o'clock. Good evening, Mr. President.
I feel like I should be self-deprecating. It's not inauguration. I can be funny with it. I think it's a wrong move. If I'm thanking campaign staff, then what are you doing?
You've got some news.
What? What? You're gonna win New Hampshire.
Which one? Uh, I forget which one that is. Is it the tall one? The tall one. They're all tall. The one with the black hair. Oh yeah. I said I liked her earlier because of the whole Wonder Years factor.
They dream of a promise we fulfill today, of a future we choose for ourselves, together.
Oh, she was. Oh, cool. And I haven't seen that for years, so yeah. All right, makes sense.
You open new doors of opportunity and justice. You ensure that the promise of this country is the birthright of all the people.
Yeah, it was something I watched during my youth. I can't remember if I saw much of it, to be honest, but I remember it being on and quite enjoying it. All right, okay. And to no one's surprise, they're about to reboot it as well, I believe, because everything that was relevant in the 80s or 90s is now getting its own reboot. Yeah, I've seen Charmed. The original Charmed. I haven't really seen any of the new one. Prue, because I've got a thing for Shannon Doherty. She was my first sort of TV crush as Brenda on 90210. Yeah, I think she's the best anyway. Oh, okay.
How'd you know? You're off the process. Just for a minute at the end, I couldn't see it. It's all right. There's gonna be more days like
Yeah, I'll check it out. Um, Mrs. Bartlett, quite the first lady. So you didn't answer my question from before, Becca. Is it a typical period drama, or is it quite different? From what, Cindy? From that West Wing episode, or do you mean from the Queen's Gambit? Okay. Yeah, I can see what you mean, but I guess it's always tricky when you just dive into a show like that without seeing the context. Don't worry, there's plenty of great drama in the West Wing. I guess dipping into that episode, maybe not so much, because it's just like the election playing out, and you kind of probably know Bartlett's going to win because obviously the show is sort of about him as president, sort of thing. But anyway, yeah, no, there's plenty of great drama. Okay, so as I said before, probably be watching a Doctor Who episode tomorrow on stream. I know Anthony will be dropping by for that to watch it with me, so you guys are welcome as well. But we'll we'll do it on stream. Might as well. They're on Netflix, by the way, or UK Netflix anyway. And we've been watching the Eccleston ones when they brought it back. So, okay, thanks guys for stopping by, and I'll see you guys again soon. We'll do another West Wing on stream soon, probably. But thanks, guys. See you later. Good night.